first stop. You can't see that. It's $3.50 a gallon. That's about 60 cents higher than what it should be. We're down on St. Pete Beach, and this is a ripoff. You can bet it'll be the last time we stop here. Well, going over that Sunshine Bridge now. Sunshine Bridge. Original bridge was built in 1980. However, it got struck by a freighter, collapsed a big section of this bridge, and about 35 people died. They rebuilt the thing and opened it in 1987. And now they're putting up a fence for jumpers, so jumpers don't jump off. It might even help if a car was to flip off, but mainly for the jumpers. Well, we're in Bradenton at the Red Barn, going to the Red Barn Flea Market. Pretty big flea market. Air conditioned inside, got a 600 booths, but about only 60% are occupied at this point. I was a little disappointed. Well, this has been around, since 1981, I guess. But I found that a lot of the vendors were not wearing masks, including the food vendors. And only about 60%, about 60 or 70% didn't have masks as far as the patrons go. So that was a little disappointing that nobody was wearing a mask in this place. But it is what it is. We still went through it, but we wore our masks. Finally found the parking spots, and as you can see, it was not real busy. Well, we made it to the Ellington Mall. This is it. You'll see a little bit of everything here. Including me. And Mrs. Bendit right here. As you can see, she's tickled pink about being here with me today. She just loves it. So this is a place where you can get lost. An outlet mall.
Looking for a spoon.
Today we're looking for a spoon. We drove all the way to Ellington to look for a spoon. Down here. We'll let you know. How this turns, this little adventure turns.
In there.
So this is the Ellington Mall, outlet mall, excuse me. It's owned by the Simon Property Group, and the Ellington Outlet Mall is located on Highway 301 South, and that's off of I-74 or I-75 in Bradenton. Ellington is just adjacent to Bradenton, so it's pretty easy to get to. It opened in 1991. However, always used to be a pretty busy outlet. But today, of the 130 stores in this outlet, only about 60% are occupied. And it looks like many of those are headed out when their leases are up. So it's not doing too well. This store is my favorite store. It's the best one to look into and look around. It's Victoria's Secret. And yeah, of all the stores that I liked here, they're all gone, of course, but Victoria's Secret is still here. So you can get a little gander at that, and it's about the only thing that'll brighten your day about this mall, because it's very depressing to see all these empty stores. Also, for all the cars that are out in the parking lot, there aren't many people here at all. It is really, really dead. And so we're just going to head out of here. Well, we're on our way to the Gamble Plantation Historic State Park. That's located in Ellington on US 301 South. So it's right down the road from the mall. Originally, this is an old sugar plantation, and it was owned by a Judah P. Benjamin, who was a Confederate Secretary of State during the Civil War. Well, after Richmond was about ready to fall, he managed to escape Richmond, and he managed to get down here without being caught, where he hid out until he could catch a ship which would take him to England. That wasn't easy either because of the blockades, but one of the ships managed to get on one that ran the blockades, and he did get to England. This is also a Confederate memorial. Those aren't very popular today. This is also a historic war memorial. Again, not very popular today, but in the form of history, we need to preserve the history. Whether it's good or bad, we need to preserve it. And I think if we got rid of all these plantations and anything to have to do with slavery, we would be doing a disservice to the country. That's kind of my feelings. Yeah, this plantation is not in the best of shape. It's been closed pretty much since the COVID outbreak. They used to give tours of the house and the slave quarters and so forth of the grounds, but if they do that now, I don't know of them, and haven't seen where they're going on at all anymore. So, is it worth the trip? Well, yeah, if you're in the area, If you're going to our Ellington Mall or here, yes. Bend it, dumbass. Put the next place in there. I can find it. Mom's looking for some root beer. Diet root beer, hard to find. You can find the regular root beers, but you can't find the diet. And the diet is good. Well, we've arrived now at the Anna Maria Oyster Bar. And this is one of my very favorite places. It's a long way from home. It's going to take you about 40 minutes from my place normally, depending on the traffic, time of year, of course. And they're always busy. I found the best time to go, if you can hold off that way, is about 2:30, 3 o'clock. But in the off season, you can go anytime. This was built or started in 1995, and in 1997 they went to this location, which is located on US 41 in Bradenton. And this is where I go all the time. Just thoroughly enjoy this place. Joyce, one of Joyce's favorites too. So we didn't take the camera in, but great place. Yep, well, we made it back. We're going to be entering Treasure Island here. This is the south end of Treasure Island. Which means we're getting pretty close to home. Sea Hag's back here, which is on the right-hand side just before you cross this bridge. There's a brew house there on the right. Sea Hag's good food. Overlooking the marina. Treasure Island. This is entering the uptown area of Treasure Island. This is bigger hotels on the left. Great beach down here, by the way. Good and wide. And they've got a beach walk. That's kind of nice too. I wish all the beaches would have or a lot of the beaches. If they're wide enough, go ahead and have one.